Now by Fox News contributor, 32 Advisors, founder and CEO, former Obama economic advisor, Robert Wolf. Good morning, sir. Look at
Can
the
we
smile.
talk Patriots instead of government shutdown?
There is nothing anybody can say here
that won't make me smile. You're right.
Will upset Robert Wolf this morning. So this is the day you want to go at him. He's just going to smile and say his Patriots have done it again. So what do you think? The Democrat, Blake talked about some of this, right? What's good enough right now on DACA? Because it doesn't look like the Republicans want to give them, there's no bill, a DACA deal right now. It's more of a promise to vote on it in the future. Will that be good enough?
I think it's going to be tough for the Democrats to get there with just a, hey, we will take it up. I think McConnell's going to have to give more certainty, and you're going to have the White House give some certainty on that. Listen, Lee and I spoke before this. This is getting ridiculous. It is clear that the country wants CHIP, the country wants border security, the country wants to protect the Dreamers. Right. They want more military spending, and they want hurricane relief. 90% of the country want those things. We should just do it. No one wins on a government shutdown. There is no winning.
I mean, that clip needs to be played over and over. I couldn't agree more. But doesn't this come down to the politicians grandstanding, knowing that midterm elections are coming up and one side wants to beat the other side? And what they're putting behind all of this is the better good of the American people. As you say, 90% of people do want the same. I couldn't have said it better. So, I mean, that's what we need to focus on and vote that way.
Listen, we live in this world right now of headline news and populist rhetoric. So each side's going to their corner. You have to hope that this moderate group that's right now, in a room, maybe negotiating with the Mark Warner and the Lindsey Graham and the, Tim Kaine and the Lamar Alexander, that, better heads prevail.
Are you worried, though, this time might be different in terms of the conventional wisdom always being this? And we were talking about it earlier, right, that the Republicans seem to take the blame, could argue about why for just about every government shutdown. Most of the historians, the experts say that. But are you worried as a Democrat that this time may be different? If not, why not?
No, because at the end of the day, the truth is it's the president that ends up taking the blame. When the government was shut down during the Obama administration, it's great to say Republicans took the blame. The truth is, when it came to voting, it was the Democrats that got hit because the president was in the White House. They lost more seats during that congressional election in 2015. So a few things. One, shutdowns sometimes are short-lived, and so it's news for a second. I hope this one's short-lived. Secondly, I think President Trump said in 2013 on Fox that it's all about leadership, and the president has to lead.
Listen, Rob, we could take every quote that every politician has said, a Democrat, and make it a Republican, and make it a Democrat.
That wasn't my point. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying that if you look at from a presidential perspective, Obama lost a lot of seats in 2014 post the shutdown. So at the end of the day, that's all.
I hear you. We have that. I could play that in a second. I'm going to throw up a tweet from the president. As you know, we operate in real time, and Lee, you can jump in on the other side of this. This is moments ago from President Trump. The Democrats are turning down services and security for citizens in favor of services and security for non-citizens. Not good. That's the argument.
And this is the consistent message from the White House. It's about putting the American people first and not putting the illegal immigrants first. Now, is this productive? I don't know if this is going to be productive to the conversation or the dialogue, but it's certainly the position of the president, and I wouldn't expect any different from him. And I think his supporters wouldn't either.
Lee, I'm not here to disrespect the president, but at the end of the day, that's not factual. Essential workers, get paid. Military is getting paid. Ask General Mattis, who came out with a quote that the military is getting paid. They're in full form. This whole thing about we're not paying the military, that's not accurate. Our military's not coming back, from Afghanistan and Iraq because of a government shutdown. Listen, at the end of the day, a government shutdown is terrible for all of us. But the military, that's just not, those are not factual statements.
Robert, putting aside this blame game of whether it's the president's fault and responsibility or Democrats, what do you think it's going to take, having been in the middle of one of these, to get both sides to agree to do something to get...
I think they are closer than we all think, and the rhetoric aside. Listen, a lot of the Democrats want CHIP in place. The Republicans has put a 6-year policy, forward. The Democrats are fine, as is the Republicans, with more military spending, hurricane relief. They want non-discretionary to be equal between military and non-military. I think all those things ready for a deal. Now, at the end of the day, you just have to figure out what can we do to make sure we protect the dreamers, okay, before the March 4th deadline. And I think, although it feels like time's not our friend, we have a little more time to negotiate a real plan, and I think we can get there. I'm much more optimistic than the rhetoric is being played out in Washington.
Well, it's kind of like your first point was key in that it just said we kind of know, if we're being honest, how this is all going to end up, right? We kind of know what the deal is. It's a matter of, on the margins, what the money is going to look like. But there probably is going to be a docket deal. It's a matter of when. Right?
That's right.
Don't you agree with that, Lee?
I absolutely do. It's what the American people want, and the Congress is supposed to work for us.
But so does this drag on until March 4th?
That's right. That's what I was about to say.
Listen, I think there's a couple real dates. You have the President's State of the Union. Okay? There has to be real movement before that.
Right.
I think that is a real date. He's not going to want to walk into a State of the Union, his first, okay, and have a government shutdown. I think that actually is a real defining line.
Can I ask you one just unrelated question? I mentioned in the headlines, UBS is the example, but we have a number of these companies in your industry, and you came from UBS, but in the industry that are taking these write-downs as a result of tax reform. But the future looks pretty bright, no, for the industry once you get through all this?
Absolutely. I mean, when I was president of UBS, I wish we had global growth the way we have it today.
You love this tax plan.
I think this tax plan for corporates around the globe is a good thing.
Yeah.
Listen, we're in global growth today. I'm not worried about the UBS tax deferred headlines because, you know, tax deferral means less when you're going from 35% to 21%. So I think at the end of the day, for a firm especially like a UBS that has wealth management, if in a rising tide like we have in the stock market, a firm like UBS, Morgan Stanley, they do very well.
Let me say congratulations one more time to your Patriots. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
I told you we wouldn't upset you. We couldn't. We were incapable this morning.
Incapable this morning.
Robert
Trump's
Wolf.
tweet upset you, though.
Could have been worse. Look, I still got the smile.